of the Iggy and Sean Show. It's as hot in here as it is outside. And here we are back in the studios, LA studios, Strong Island TV and radio. Let's give a hand for LA again. Yay. Teresa's like, what does he want me to do now? I'm looking at my story here.
I saved the paper, so it's all on the iDevice.
Ooh, paper. We like paper.
Uh-oh.
Number 4, we can't hear Sean. Now we can hear Sean.
Turn the music up.
Here he is, Mr. Heat Miser himself, Sean Redford.
I love the hot weather, but woke up this morning, hungover, covered in dog hair and stinking like campfires, so you know the summer's here. And I don't say anything. Turn on number 3. Check. Okay, let's try that again. I woke up. Sean Redford, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can actually hear me instead of seeing me just do this. I woke up this morning, hungover, covered in dog hair and stinking like campfires, so you know the summer is now here. And, had a blast at a barbecue yesterday. Friday went out to a birthday party and stuff. Typical summer-type deals. And it's hot and beautiful out, and I'm just really loving things. And people that I love as well, this guy to my left, and this girl to my right, we have Teresa.
Hello.
Yeah.
How is everybody? I spent yesterday in South Jersey.
Sweet.
With my bro.
Ooh. Brother love. Okay, gotcha.
Went to a motel, my favorite motel.
Wait, with your brother? That's just wrong. Wait a minute.
Gross.
No, it's one of those old, it's not on Route 66, obviously. We're far too north for
that.
But it's one of those strip motels.
Not that strip, right?
Do we have to get out the cherry pie from Warren again?
Every room's a smoking room because there's just no control.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is Kool-Aid there? Wait a minute.
It's the best place I stay.
Okay. There was there was one time I went upstate with a bunch of my friends, and we had paid for a motel room, saying that there was only 2 of us, and there wound up being 6 of us. And it was a smoking room. So me, being the brain surgeon that I am, is like, what? Why is there a smoke detector in here? And I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if this works. That thing went off, and I've never seen 5 people lose their mind and dart for the bathroom because they thought, security was coming in, fire department was going to show up.
Security, strip motel.
It's a seedy little strip motel.
Could you just, we're getting complaints of noise.
You take this magazine and you wave it.
Podunk town where there's population 300. Everything shuts down at 5:30 in the afternoon on a Friday, and that was that, and silly me. Anywho.
Well, Sean, why don't you tell us, how do we start the show?
Well, usually, actually always, how we start this show, aside from our charming banter, is we like to do a little thing we call Shotgun Stories. Now, what Shotgun Stories is the 3 of us go around the internet looking for odd and random stories, and then we let you, yes, you, the listener, get involved by commenting on that little box below and voting which story you like the best. Or, if you're a stronger person than that, there is a phone number that you can dial and get involved on this show. And that phone number right now is 516-945-9099. So call us up and vote on your shotgun story, or call us up and say hello, tell us what you did this weekend, or just call us up and tell us we're terrible. It doesn't matter, just call.
And by the way, we've made this super easy. We want you to call up, and the biggest complaint we get from people we know, and I guess people we don't know yet?
Sure. Well,
sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Mass.
Exactly. I don't know what to say. So we've made this really easy. This is a competition. It's between Sean, Teresa, and myself.
Yes.
Who has the weirdest story? If you're shaking in your boots with the phone going, I don't know what to say, Teresa!
It's one word.
That's it.
One
Just
word.
bellow out my name.
Exactly. What's in a name? Let us say hello, call, or just go, Sean, click. And that's it. That's all we need. If 4 or 5 people do that, then we can actually get the contest going and see who wins.
By the way, you notice that I named somebody else and he named himself. I'm not saying anything.
Listen. I don't normally like to toot my own horn, but that's a complete joke. I always do. So toot toot.
Oh, there's your toot.
Maybe I just call you Narcissus from here on out.
Yeah.
Okay, Narcissus, you want to go first?
Sure, why not? Just call me Lex Luger.
Luger or Luther?
Luger. The narcissist? Yeah. Come on, WCW, baby.
Sorry,
Woo! Forgot. Just got to find my shotgun story. Where's it
And
at?
Teresa, how you doing with that?
Hey! All right, Teresa, you can go first. I can't find my shotgun story. Stupid technology.
This is a little bit older, but it just recently started kicking back around the internet. It was an email that was sent by the CEO of Uber.
Okay.
About a party they were having in Miami to celebrate that they rolled out to their 50th global city. Now, they weren't present in Miami, but their party was in Miami.
Okay.
And he sent out an email, and he's like, what does this mean? What does that mean? And he tells everybody. And then he has a list of don'ts because of concern from the legal department about their party.
Right.
And it is the best.
Oh, okay.
It gets a little fresh.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So sensitive listeners know it's about to get fresh.
Okay, well.
It says right there, TVPG.
Keep it PG, but let's get fresh.
Ooh. We do not have a budget to bail anyone out of jail. Don't be that guy.
Okay, makes sense.
Do not throw large kegs off tall buildings. Please talk to Ryan and Amos for specific insights onto this topic.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, Ryan, you want to tell me something about a keg?
Do not have sex with another employee unless you have asked that person for that privilege and they have responded with an emphatic, yes, I will have sex with you.
Oh, okay.
And if the two or more of you do not work in the same chain of command, that means Travis, the CEO, will be celibate on this trip. FML.
Oh, okay. Right. So there are no snuggle struggles going on between the Uber drivers. Gotcha.
Right. Like,
okay.
No underlings.
Has to be warranted.
Right.
Gotcha.
But
okay.
if you're from the New York Uber line and you want to get down with the LA Uber line.
Right.
Do you still get to rate the driver on their performance?
There's a secret side Uber app. They're like, 2 stars. I'm so sorry.
He gave me a tip and just the tip.
Oh, man.
That's his comment. What?
No narcotics unless you have a medical licensing for it, like
makes sense.
pot card and that kind of thing.
What do you mean this place won't let me do drugs? Damn it!
How do you think I'm going to have sex and toss kegs off of bridges or whatever?
There will be a $200 puke charge for any public displays on the Shore Club premises. The Shore Club will be providing picture proof to charge you the $200 if you puke up on their property.
Doing like little DNA swabs, and they're like, "This is one of the guys from Chicago."
And of course, don't talk to the press. Dudes,
sure.
Have a great effing time.
Oh, dudes. Okay.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, do it.
Dudes.
This is things that you have to do.
Dudes.
You have to have a great effing time.
Wait, but they're taking away all the stuff that will allow me to have a great effing time.
Right? Yeah. Where's the fun if you can't dip your pen in the company ink and it's right underneath you?
But the only, all right. Continue with the dues, and then,
please.
I'll give my
share good music. Digital DJs are encouraged to share their best beats.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
I feel like that's a fight waiting to happen.
Sure, right.
Because if you and I have different tastes in music, and I'm like, I've got the best song,
right,
and you're like, no, I have the best. I'm like, and then now we're fighting.
Yeah.
We're like, your band sucks.
And then you're puking, and that's it.
Go out of your way to meet as many Uberettos. That's what they call
themselves?
Yeah.
Uberettos. Okay.
Uberettos, as you can. If you haven't figured it out, Miami's transportation sucks. Every slang matters. I don't know what that meant. Miami needs Uber.
Okay. Well, just based on the way this press release is set up, is just how legitimate is this company when this dude is dropping F-bombs in his press release?
It's not a press release. It's an internal email.
Well, either way, I mean, if you're just looping sentences together and, like, oh, can't do this, FML, it's like, dude, you're the CEO of this joint and you're doing that? Like, I don't know. Uber just seems super shady to me. I'm not about to go, I need a ride from this place because I can't drive because I can't even see straight. Let me just call up Joe Average, who's his face, and he's going to pick me up and probably sell my kidneys on eBay, and I don't know. And yes, those kidneys are going on eBay because that's how Uber drivers run. It just seems shady. I'm going to walk home.
So what do you think of the light drivers then? First of all,
what's a light driver?
Lyft, I'm sorry.
Same thing, different app, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there
It
you
just
go.
sounds shady. Like I don't trust people in general, let alone, I got a cell phone and an app in a car. Let's ride. Like it
I
just
love
sounds
Uber.
weird.
Uber's my
It's
First of
so
all,
strange.
I'm really upset at myself that I didn't see that.
Right.
That's awesome. Second of all, really? I
If I threw a keg off a
again,
building, my
yeah.
boss might give me a high five.
I did. That's
Wait, full or empty?
Immaterial to him.
Really?
It would just be
Because
funny.
I'm thinking if it was full, you get in trouble.
Well, what did I throw it on? Did I throw it on his Tesla? No, I didn't.
But
Did I
then you
throw it
tap
on his
and-
competition's Tesla? I got a race.
There you go.
possible.
Well, then you tap it and it's foamy because it was shaken, and nobody likes that.
All right. Yeah. Totally.
So again, if you like Teresa's story, and I like Teresa's story, you want to just call us up on what number was it?
You can call that phone number, and that phone number is 516-945-9099. Give us a call and vote on a shotgun story. So, shotgun story number 2 is going to come from me because I finally found it.
Yay!
Now, in, keeping it with the same stuff that I've been doing lately, I'm keeping it with sharks. And this is a two-headed shark, which is
Yes.
terrifying, and scientists are finding them everywhere. Ever since the movie Jaws premiered, people have been irrationally terrified of shark attacks, even though it happens quite rarely. And this latest discovery is only going to make your fears worse. Marine biologists in Spain have come across a real, living, two-headed shark. It's not only one, and it's not the only one they've come across. Actually, they're popping up more and more frequently, which should just send a shiver right down your spine.
It kind of does.
And to make things even worse, this is an egg-laying shark, not a birthing shark. So chances are that there are tons of these two-headed shark eggs all over the bottom of the ocean. And not to mention the fully grown ones that are touring around all over the place.
I'm scared.
A two-headed shark embryo was found in the Western Mediterranean, and it's called an Atlantic sawtail cat shark, which is kind of strange or whatever.
That sounds cute.
very
doesn't it?
tiny and stuff. And here's the picture.
Holy crap!
Yeah, if you you can't see that.
No.
It's terrifying. I'll post a picture up later, and it's god
terrifying.
awful. But but the good news is they reside 1,000 to 2,000 feet below the surface. So chances are these little two-headed devils won't be coming anywhere near swimmers. But it's just another thing, things that just make you go ah! And who wants that? It's just terrifying.
I
Sharks.
don't.
And yeah, that's
Well-
my story, and I'm sticking with it.
First thing I thought of is that's going to be a cartoon one day, and one's going to be depressed and one's going to be happy. You're going to have like the Odd Couple sharks here. It's like,
Seriously.
let's go bite him. I'm a vegan now.
Wasn't me. I swear. I'm not
Depends on the
eating
breed
nobody.
on whether or not I'd be scared of it. I've pet a lot of sharks, and
Yeah,
I got married
what?
in an aquarium with a great white in it.
Really?
Oh,
I
yes.
thought that was going to be a different story. I thought she was going to be like, actually, my first marriage was to a great white shark. It
I married
was
a great
not,
white shark.
nobody was into it.
Well, he's
and they
Puerto
wouldn't let
Rican,
us-
so he's not really white.
All right,
Oh,
that
so wait, okay. Never mind, I'm not going there. I'm not.
still
No.
doesn't make him a shark. But the third shotgun story to my left
vato.
is about
No,
to pop
sorry.
off right now.
I want to talk about the Puerto Rican shark, but
I want to continue with shotgun stories, so this way the listeners, that's you out there, can call that number, and that's 516-945-9099, and you can vote on a shotgun story and
Oh.
tell us which one you like the best.
See, so that was shark,
Shark,
Uber,
Uber.
and now everybody remembers going to the supermarket with your mom when you're a little kid. And what do they have when you're walking out? Those little vending machines where you
Little
get a
quarter
little
spots,
quarter.
yeah.
And of course, mommy.
Parts, human body.
What did you want?
What? Nothing.
What?
In no way did I say human body parts.
What?
Human body parts.
You went to weird shopping. You went to weird grocery stores
Yeah.
when you were a child. I don't want to know
Well,
about that.
Little boy wanted the putty ball toy.
Okay.
You know, the little like
Sure.
rip off
Uh-huh.
silly putty thing. And it's in a little egg. So this is in California. A concerned parent called the police to report a disturbing thing about the toy her son purchased from the machine for just a quarter. Now remember, put in just a quarter.
Uh-huh.
The mother said that while her child was playing with the putty ball toy, it ruptured and a white powder came out of it.
Oh.
She contacted the police, who did some further testing on the powder. And Teresa, what was that?
Cocaine.
Bingo! The police, of course, checked back to that store where they found 17 other eggs filled with cocaine.
Wow.
They traced it back to the company called Snack Time Vending, who have a lot to answer about.
Right.
They have yet to locate Snack Time headquarters or its owners. They're asking other restaurants and businesses with machines from them. Maybe you want to pull that and bring that into the police, but I'm
Sure.
thinking more of them are going just a quarter.
Wait a second, a quarter?
Yes.
I got this. That is
Oh my
such
gosh.
what a side hustle to actually try and sell drugs. That person is a genius if that's been working
like,
on
yeah, all
for
the
too
cokeheads
long.
know where to
Like,
get the
yeah, they're
quarter
all
coke.
like, walking through the
One
supermarket,
rail.
handful of quarters, just like boop, 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 come through, go out, and then they're done,
I need
That's
a
not
hit. I need a
fiscally
hit, man.
responsible. Cocaine's a rich kid drug.
Well, 25
For a
cents.
quarter?
Yeah,
Well, no,
hey,
that's what I'm
come
saying.
on.
Like that must have been the smuggling operation, because if you're selling your cocaine for a quarter, it's not worth it. You're not going to make the profit you're looking for by selling it that cheaply, unless it
Probably
was
not.
cut.
Not to mention it's probably 95% baking soda,
yeah.
and that's about that.
And
So
that kid stayed up for like 3 days after it's poofed up into his nose.
Mommy, I need more putty.
Okay, so Uber drivers getting crazy, two-headed sharks,
Wait.
and people are selling cocaine at a little tiny quarter spot vending machines. Which story was the best?
I do
Now
like
you can
that.
comment on the little spot in the bottom, or
That
you
just sounds
can.
wrong.
Okay, there is a screen that we are
Sorry.
pointing at you at right now, and underneath there is a comment section because this is Facebook and this is how Facebook gets run. So you can make a comment and vote on that story that you liked so much, or you can call that phone number, and I'm going to say it again. That phone number is 945. Shit. All right, screwed it up.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, we got one vote. Somebody did comment. We're gonna keep going on that, but let me try that number again because I did not give you the area code and I said a bad word. 516-945-9099. Actually, it wasn't a terrible word, but anyway.
And by the way, you can keep voting even if you're going to watch the show, Tuesday, Thursday. The comments still work.
Yeah, keep
So-
commenting, and we could even let it go as a week tally, and we can decide who won the shotgun story next show.
Right now
Who
it's
knows?
very weak,
but you can continue to vote and get in on it, and just call up and say hey. That's all you
There's
gotta
no
do.
need to
Hey.
argue. Parents just don't understand.
Just wanted to bring that on for a second.
No.
How's that for a segue,
yeah.
huh? Everybody remembers that?
That song will now be stuck in my head for the rest of the week, which I'm alright with.
I did something good.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an article about people who grew up with strict parents. Now, everybody thinks their parents are strict to some extent.
To an extent, yeah.
We're not talking normal curfew or, you took this candy from the store.
Right.
We got a few things here that is a little odd.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm going to lead off. This is from Reddit. A Reddit thread asked people who grew up with strict parents about the craziest rule they had to follow.
Okay.
Here's my favorite to get this off right away.
Just to start off.
No straws were allowed in my house. My dad wouldn't let me use straws because he said it would cut through my tongue and cheek like a hole punch.
Wow, what kind of industrial strength straws was that man using as a child?
I don't know, but I think he had 25-cent cocaine
That's
going
probably
up the straw.
Ugh.
Now, I
People are
had
weird.
asked you guys after I found this, hey, was there anything that your parents did that you now as an adult look back
Right.
and go, I still don't get that?
All the things.
No.
Everything, according to Teresa.
Sure. Like what?
Very strict mother.
Okay.
Now, if you met her now, you'd be like, your mom's the coolest, man.
Right.
that's
Because
now.
that's not the mom I grew up with.
Sure. Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch MTV
Okay.
because music should be heard and not seen.
Ah.
So I had to sneak downstairs and watch Friday night videos.
Okay.
Which, if you're wondering what the first video I ever
God.
saw was,
Right.
it was "The Heat Is On" by Glenn Fry.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Warped your brain then. Okay.
Wasn't allowed to watch "You Can't Do That" on television because
Okay.
it was base humor.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be because it was Canadian humor, but whatever.
No, it's
Show
It
us.
was. Came out in Canada. No, not really. I mean, the biggest rule ever growing up as a kid was, or even as like a little older, was don't get arrested, and that was about it. I stuck to that rule because I feared death.
I think
And,
that's a good rule, though.
Yeah. But now the big kicker rule, like that still runs, is wipe your feet. wipe your feet. Now, it could be raining, snowing. Okay, fine, wipe your feet. It could be a day like today, wipe your feet. It's dry outside. I don't step in the
get it,
mud.
though.
But hey, Mom, look, I'm wiping my feet. And now it just goes as a running joke. I walk into the house and I'm talking as I'm walking in and I'm wiping my feet. And it goes, hey, you're wiping your feet. Good job. Ba, 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 ba. But
He's
everybody.
doing the electricity thing as a
I am.
kid, you know.
That's, trying to give people electric shocks. But, I guess basically, yeah, oddly enough, the two major rules that have stuck in my head for my entire life, don't get arrested and wipe your feet. Works,
I agree with both of those.
Sure.
Unless,
Yeah.
of course, you live on a dirt floor, in which case, why? Wipe your
Well,
feet?
now I'm the upstanding citizen I am today. Yay.
I get it. I'm like, I'm team wipe your feet. You
Don't
don't
get arrested,
you
wipe
don't
your
gotta
feet.
take your shoes off. I'm not that big a monster. But at least wipe your
Easy
There
peasy in
you
this
go.
household.
Yeah, keep the blood off the floor
Yeah,
once you kill
that's fine.
somebody.
What if you sideswiped a turd, Your mom doesn't want that
Yeah,
stuff all over the carpet.
yeah, exactly. Seriously, but no, I'm a very cautious walker too. I could honestly probably count on probably both hands how many times I've stepped in dog stuff and such.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause,
that happens.
you watch your feet, and when you have to countlessly wipe your feet, you're into that. But yeah, don't get arrested. Wipe your feet.
Now, here's one that I knew would come up. I still don't understand to this day. No Looney Tunes. I wasn't allowed to watch most cartoons because they were too violent.
Sure.
Because you're going to take an iron and try to, club the mouse and accidentally burn your sister's face off, and she'll have those little dots.
That's true.
Going,
Yeah, yeah.
That'll happen.
And,
You'll paint the mouse hole, and apparently they all involve mice in my head. So
See, the biggest problem with that, though, is because of that rule, the Acme company went out of business. There was no one was selling dynamite. There were no spring shoes, everything, and the Roadrunner always got away. And some parents just need to take a look at the mirror and just let them watch it. Like, there are so many businesses that went out of business because of you. You're a terrible person. Not really. Nah, whatever.
now here's another good one. Everything is satanic.
Everything.
No heavy metal, no Harry Potter, no D&D, which, okay, who plays
All right,
Dungeons
fine.
and Dragons?
You're saving him a lot
It's
of...
all satanic.
Okay.
We didn't have the satanic panic at my place.
Right.
But once I started exploring paganism more, it scared my mom half to death. She freaked out. She's like, I'm taking this pentagram away from you. And I'm like, I'll just buy another one. It's fine.
Oh, we have to talk
she
because
only-
my daughter kind of likes those now.
Yeah.
It's, woo,
She only
scary.
came around when I got married, and I forced her to go to my hand fasting, and then she did her own research and everything, and is totally chill and cool now.
See, if Mom would have let her watch MTV, none of this stuff would have happened. Huh. Who
get
knew?
on
Who
right
knew,
to
man?
police.
Well, Nickelodeon every once in a while. Like, you just want to see some people get slimed when they say, "I don't know, man." Like, and
If slime
Next
fell
thing
on
you
you
know-
at this moment, I would never stop
Oh
laughing.
my
I would
God,
have never
that
stopped
would be-
laughing.
Oh, could you imagine if that would have?
It would
That
just
bit
Nope.
right
made
there.
my
Sadly,
whole
no.
life.
Oh my God, that would have made my life. Like growing up as a kid watching that show ridiculously, and just that was honestly that show was my introduction to Canada. I thought that happened everywhere. Like just randomly walking to the store, people in an office building going, "Yeah, you know what time it is? I don't know." Like I thought people got slimed left and right, and all the cooks were dirty and gross, and that show was weird, but it was amazing at the same time.
Okay, I just got two more. Read the book first. Okay, you're thinking a book report. Do your
Right.
homework.
For the
no
movie.
No, my friend's parents had a rule that if the kid wanted to see a movie or get a game based on anything, you had to read the book first.
Okay,
I mean,
I
that just is
well, sort of. I mean,
good
that's kind of
fundamental reading skills.
What do you-
Probably.
I need to read Clue now.
Right.
There is
I
no
need
book for
Monopoly.
Clue. It's a-
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, I think that she means more like if
I
you're gonna
know.
watch Harry Potter, you read the book first. If you're gonna watch
Mom, I need to go
One
to the,
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, you read the book first.
I need to go to the bookstore to get the novelization of Shoots and Ladders, please, please. No. Where's the
The
graphic novel?
novelization of Battleship.
Where's the graphic novel of
God.
Twister?
No.
Where's the graphic
I
novel of Twister?
unironically love Battleship.
No.
Okay.
Okay, not the movie. No.
Yes, the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, unironically, I
Never
love it.
saw it. No clue.
We have to start
Yeah.
looking
It's
for
it's
somebody new
so
now.
dumb.
Battleship.
It's so perfect.
Okay.
And here's a good one.
This coming from the person that was tearing me down for King Arthur 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She's telling me how good Battleship is. Get in the corner.
Yeah.
Go sit in the corner.
I agree.
You sit in the corner, stare at the wall, and think of what you've done. Dang it.
No phone calls when your parents weren't home, including never allowed to call your parents unless a parent is present for the entire conversation.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Well, that's a bit extreme, but I get not picking up the phone while nobody's home. I got
Sure.
more than one per phone call as a kid.
That's weird.
Really?
The I'm not wearing any clothes kind of phone call. Yeah.
Okay.
Calling
I used,
from inside the house.
I used to make a lot of those calls, but stupidly, it was to phone numbers I already knew, and people recognize my voice, and it's like, "Grandma, sorry, click." You shouldn't make dirty phone calls to your relatives. They get you right off the jump. It's terrible.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you said that he was calling his grandmother.
yeah.
Just going,
Dude.
not wearing any clothes.
I always have fantastic ideas. Just the way of executing them has been terrible. So, now I just play devil's advocate and I let other people do things.
Okay. If you had anything strange, put it on the comic board.
Yeah.
Call up.
Call that phone number,
Do
which is
whatever you want.
516-945-9099. Did you grow up with any strange type of rules that you were just like, what? Why am I doing? How am I doing this? Did your parents make you excessively wipe your feet? Did you ever not get arrested because you were afraid your parents were going to smack the hell out of you?
Yes.
Call us up and let us know.
I'm going to cleanse the palate right now. Okay, everybody?
Hey.
Here we go. You know that the Scripps spelling bee was on the other day. I told you. It was
yes.
4 Indian kids saying words that I have no idea what the hell anybody's... I didn't even know these were words.
Right.
So then, shortly after, Pornhub...
Oh, boy.
And look,
Love
nobody
it.
shopped.
Love me some
Nobody shopped.
Pornhub.
Just remember, TVPG.
Yeah, no,
TVPG.
absolutely. It's a spelling bee for you two.
Yeah, okay.
They came out with a list. He's already
I don't...
confused.
Wait.
Pornhub
They're
came
the
out
sponsor. You know how it is.
I know, but
listen.
I'm not. Man, I gotta spell dirty words now. This is gonna be
No,
weird.
not
Okay,
necessarily.
all right. Game on.
Pornhub came out with a list.
Right.
She's dying to tell a joke that she can't tell.
Tell it on the
Shush
comments.
it.
Yes,
Shush it.
go ahead.
Yeah. You can comment anything you want.
I'm super right about King Arthur, by the way. That
No,
she
you're
is,
not. Shut up.
She's already commented.
Sit in the
did
corner and
say-
think of what you did.
They have made a list
Yeah.
of every state's most misspelled words on their search engine.
Oh, boy.
So you go on
Oh,
and you
God,
search.
yeah.
Now they're pretty simple.
Uh-huh.
But I thought we'd have a spelling bee
no.
here. And you two can go ahead. There's only
I am-
13 words, and they're very. I think you'll do
Oh, I
very
am-
well.
I am
Dog
going
shit.
to lose.
Well, we'll see. We'll
I'm
see.
going to lose.
Okay, in that case, Sean, I will give you the first word. It's very simple. It's not even really a word.
Man.
Sean, people in Nevada can't do this, but can you spell MILF?
MILF?
MILF.
MILF.
Ding,
Hey!
ding, ding. Sean is on the board
I
with
know
MILF.
what I like. Ladies.
Now-
Oh.
There are two
there.
states, T, who cannot spell cartoon.
What?
Please spell cartoon.
CARTOON.
Congratulations.
Killing it.
You are. Okay, Sean. Back to you.
Yeah. Know it.
Oh, man.
Sean, can you spell? Because two states cannot spell ebony.
Ebony?
Ebony.
Like ebony and
Yeah.
ebony, living in perfect company.
They're really in perfect, harmony.
Copyright infringement.
EBONY.
Of course. Congratulations.
EBONY.
There you
yes.
go. I told you this is not that hard, which is probably the problem. I'm not going there. Okay.
Oh, boy.
T. 3 states cannot spell threesome. Please help them out.
THREESOME.
Correct. Correct. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
There
thank
you
you,
go.
thank you.
Golf clap on the
What are they
Please.
sticking a hyphen in there? Just in
Yes.
case?
Please, nobody ask for, origin of the word.
Yeah.
Or,
Can you use it in a sentence?
yeah, you can't spell threesome.
Can
There's
you
the
use it in a
sentence.
sexy sentence?
You can't
Yes.
spell threesome. Okay.
Can you say it in a creepy voice? Oh, wait, you already did.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sean,
Yes.
15 states.
Oh, boy.
15.
Okay.
Screwed up spelling, and I don't know how they got to the site without
Uh-huh.
doing this.
Oh,
Sean, spell porn.
Porn? P-O-R-N.
Put it.
Yeah.
I guess they're
They're
typing with
hitting
one
that
hand.
M. They're hitting the M next to the N
P-O-R-N.
because one hand is too busy.
Yeah. Well, everybody's
Exactly.
got. Well, that's the other problem. I mean, I have a big problem. I'm not getting too in depth, but I have a very
Please.
huge problem.
I don't
while
wanna hear
on
about
the
your big
phone.
problem.
Larger than average problem.
I got giant thumbs. I got these freaking sausage thumbs, so I can't type a silly thing whatsoever, and I constantly type stuff wrong Autocorrect. It's so bad that sometimes autocorrect goes,
No.
what? Could you do that? And then I have to go to Google and try and get that spelling and then go back. And there's a lot of different efforts in my life. It's a weird train.
Okay, they're going to get a little harder now.
And that's what
they
she said. Hey!
Okay, T.
Yeah.
3 states have trouble spelling Asian.
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 You shouldn't have trouble spelling that.
No, I'm fine with it, thank you.
ASIAN.
Correct, yeah.
phew,
There
that
we
was a
go,
close
there we
one.
go. Okay, now they're going to get, again,
Yeah.
we're ramping
Yep,
it up.
Yep.
Sean,
Yes.
lesbian.
Ooh, oh, crap.
Like you've never put that in.
No, I know, but again, sausage thumbs, I can't spell
It
to begin with.
autofills. You get
and
to LE and then it's just autofill right after.
LESBIAN.
Correct.
Oh!
4 states have trouble with that.
Wow, well, all right. I
Okay,
wonder what they're probably in like the middle of the country where
Now?
they look down on them.
possibly. There are 3 words left, and I'm not going to lie, these are probably the harder ones.
Sure.
So, T. Can you spell hentai?
Oh yeah, HENTAI.
You are correct.
Hey.
Yeah,
12
I may not,
states.
I may or may not be into hentai.
Sure. yeah.
I should have thought about that before I gave that.
Gets dark and creepy. I don't want to go down that road right
It's
now.
only if that's how you want it.
TVPG, ladies and gentlemen, TVPG. Let's continue.
12
Okay.
states.
12 states.
Okay, Sean.
Yes.
2 states
2 of them.
cannot spell compilation.
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 Correct.
Wow, that's impressive.
Now, to tie him, the last word. Hawaii
sorry.
tries to search this. Only Hawaii, and comes up wrong. Filipino.
Oh, my sister.
You
know what?
Again, a word I would know how to spell.
Yeah. I
She's
jack it up.
Googling.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I gotta
write
write
it down.
I gotta
Okay.
write it, otherwise
Pen
I
and
won't
paper,
know.
we'll take it.
I agree.
Give
That's
you a
fine.
G pass on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, how have you done on the spelling
How have
test?
you done? Is your spelling correct? Have you spelled every word correct and you're going toe to toe with us? If you
I don't
are,
think it's toe.
toe, mouth, whatever, dial that number and that's 516-945-9099.
I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm definitely getting it wrong.
Or challenge us to spell a word.
Challenge us to spell another word. It has to be a sexy word, but a PG level sexy word.
PHILAPPINO.
Oh, I'm
That's
very
definitely
sorry.
wrong.
That is wrong.
I know.
It is. Unfortunately, Philippines is with the PH, but when you're using the person, Filipino, it is
Yes.
an
Oh,
Ew.
interesting.
Filipino.
Holy
Interesting.
Christmas.
There we go. Sean,
yes.
congratulations.
Hey, I know how
You're
to
the
spell
winner.
dirty words. Woohoo, that says something about
I
me.
think my sister-in-law is going to find it interesting that Filipino is a dirty word.
Radio. Okay, sure.
Well, they didn't say it's a dirty word.
It's not a dirty word. It's just a misspelt word all the time.
Oh,
and,
look who
I would
knows
get
how to
that.
spell on a
What? Oh, got it wrong.
Got it wrong. Uh-oh.
Wait,
the
hold
comments are
on.
popping off.
No, you are incorrect. It is not PPINO.
Do
Okay.
you have any type of things to say? If you do, dial the phone number 516-945-9099.
I actually thought you were talking to me. I'm like,
No,
what?
no. I'm talking to them.
Want me to
See?
call up?
Them out
I can
there.
do that.
You
I
can
have a
call up.
phone.
Nah. We'll break that out at some point when
Oh, okay.
things get wild.
Okay, well, in that case, I want to talk about, because T comes in and just says these things that I go, I want to know, but I want other people to hear this. She just comes in and goes, yeah, I went on a treasure hunt the weekend.
Sure.
I'm like, what?
Oh, I didn't go on this treasure hunt.
Oh, you
I just
didn't-
know about it. And I'm like,
know
y'all
about
know
it.
about it.
Please enlighten everyone about this treasure hunt.
Well, there's a lot of buried treasure in the world. You hear about the ancient ones. You hear about Oak Island. And this one is a current treasure where the hider, his name is Forrest Fenn, 2 R's, 2 N's.
My name is Forrest Fan.
And he buried it maybe somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. So
Okay.
you have the entire
Maybe.
range
Right.
of
Okay.
where he put it.
Okay.
Do we know where he stole it from?
He did not steal it. It's
Oh, wait.
It's worth more than $1 million because
Okay.
he's an art dealer.
Okay.
So he's just a rich guy. And he was like, what would be more fun than buried treasure hunt?
Okay.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Sure.
Kind of right.
Yeah, why not?
As
Although
of now,
I'm sorry, I've seen movies where those rich people go, I have to hunt the most dangerous sport on the planet.
No,
Man.
no, yeah.
Man.
So,
Man's
this
an
is
easy
better.
hunt, believe me.
All you have to do is show cleavage. Gotcha! No, boobs make the world go round. What do you want?
It's a weird show today.
Hey, whatever.
He gave out 9 clues.
Where?
They're around. I'll get there.
Oh, because I want one right now.
You're
I'm
gonna
like,
get the first clue.
I'm getting a clue.
Boobs. Oh, sorry, I got boobs on the brain now.
He said, I don't think anybody's given me the clues in the right order,
Okay.
Okay.
which means that if they're not in the right order, you're not going to get led to the correct
Sure.
spot.
Yeah, you're gonna end up somewhere in Antigua.
Which implies that all the clues have been found,
Oh.
but just not
Oh.
assembled correctly.
Right.
Sounds like somebody needs to call Nick Cage and get him in on this situation.
He watches the spot
Right.
where the treasure is, and he said people have come as close as 200 feet to the treasure and not found it.
Wow. So he's just creeping in a tree, watching people.
no, That's what I'm sure
Rich
it's-
people
it's
are
the future.
strange,
What do you
man.
mean?
Like just he's hiding, posted up in a tree,
He's got a
just
lipstick
watching.
camera in that tree. Come on.
He
Hey,
goes back and reviews the footage
does,
every night,
yeah.
you know?
He's buried in the hole, looking out from a straw.
He opened an art gallery with his wife after retiring from the Air Force and buried a treasure.
I'm thinking
That's
he
his
killed
life
her and
story.
put her bones in a treasure chest and buried it.
They're
Wouldn't that be
people
something?
walking around the Rocky Mountains. They just hear warmer, warmer. Where is
What?
Where is that coming from? Warmer, colder. Oh, you broke your ankle. Up, you're out. Sorry, gotta go.
I didn't know I was in. Wait a minute.
This rich guy just watching people. Look at that dude with a beard. What's going on?
I think he does have a beard.
He probably does. Rich people are weird.
Okay, the first clue is poem. It's a poem written by
Oh,
by
okay.
Forrest Fenn.
Okay.
It contains 9 clues. The whole poem has 9 clues in it. He also has books and stuff like that, and people maintain blogs that you can look up. What was one of them? The Thrill of the Chase is a guy that was doing that. So this is the entirety of the poem.
Okay.
All 9 clues are in it.
All right.
I have to take off my glasses so I can
Oh,
see it.
I have to take off my glasses to read. This is a good one.
As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of Brown. Capital B, that's a proper name.
Okay.
From there,
Or
it's no
college.
place for the meek. The end is drawing nigh. There'll be no paddle up your creek, just heavy loads and water high. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease. But tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace. So why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answers I already know. I've done it, tried, and now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I will give you title to the gold.
If you were able to figure out that poem and you know exactly where the treasure is and you want to hook us up and set us up with it, dial that phone number, and that phone number is 516-945-9099.
Hell, I'll give you my home telephone number if you find it and want to
Listen,
share it.
Nick Cage, if you're out there and you want to rock out some national treasure type action this summer, we are so totally down. Dial that phone number, 516-945-9099, or comment in the comment space below, and, or just call up and do your best Nick Cage impression. Give us something to work with here. Come on, people, get involved.
I swear to God, though, you were talking and you were everything obviously rhyming.
Yes.
And at one point you got to Bill, and I'm sitting there. If she goes Bill Nye the Science Guy, I was just going to go, that's it.
That's
done."
it, and I'm done. I just kept thinking of weird words that I could rhyme with the end of sentences, but then I just decided to let you knock out the whole thing.
Because if you actually want to go on this hunt, you can go on this, you can see the show over and over and over
Sure.
again.
Yes.
Type it out,
Just-
and then go.
Keep replaying that poem until you figure it all out. And there'll be some creepy guy posted up in a tree with a giant beard staring at you going, warmer, warmer. Rich people are strange.
They have a couple of clues on his website that he put up to make sure that people don't do anything weird. The treasure is not hidden in Idaho or Utah.
Oh, because hiding buried treasure through poetry isn't weird. Oh, okay. I don't want anything strange going on. Keep the GPS at home. What?
The treasure is not in a graveyard. No need to dig up anybody's grave.
Okay.
Thank goodness
No
for
need
that.
to dig up old outhouses. The treasure is not associated with a structure. Because
Hey.
people were obviously doing that. And he was like, all right,
Not
calm
associated
down.
with Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Hey
or
guys,
anything
look,
else.
corn from
This
the
is the
1800s.
most telling
Ew.
one, I think. The treasure is hidden higher than 5,000 feet above sea level.
Okay,
Okay, Rocky Mountains.
Sure.
I'm hearing.
Right.
it's up in the hills.
I'm hearing Denver.
It's up in the hills.
Okay, if anybody wants to go looking for that treasure, I think I'm actually going to watch this again. I'm going to now try to decipher this.
Okay.
The
Oh.
website, his website, by the way, is
Oh, please.
oldsantafetradingco.com.
Alrighty. And treasure through poetry, ladies and gentlemen, because things aren't weird
So that,
enough.
but that's a real treasure.
in the
You can go
world.
get right this
Sure.
second.
It's over $1 million.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So,
It's not like El Dorado where you're like maybe, and the Oak Island one
Right.
gets like
Yo,
a little.
nothing
crazy.
ever happens on that show. Have you ever
Oak
watched
Island?
The Curse of Oak
Yeah.
Island? That
No.
show's an hour every single time, and nothing gets solved, and it's gone on for a few seasons. And
Are they even
it's
looking
the
for
most
the
boring
treasure?
thing? They're using backhoes in the middle of the island, and it's like, this dude's land. We got to go clear it with him or whatever. We dug 4 feet and found a stick, and it's like, what? Click. Like, it just to hell with Oak Island. I don't understand it. There's nothing there.
If you found the treasure of Oak Island, you wouldn't be having a show on
On
TLC
History
about
Channel.
it. or
Not
whatever.
History Channel, so that's a little bit more.
That makes it
Don't
worse.
roll your eyes at me. Go talk about Battleship in the corner.
Guys, Frank
Battleship.
wants to go back to strict parents.
Uh-oh.
My mother broke a wooden spoon over my head.
Oh, my goodness.
My question is, what did you do
Right.
to deserve it?
What inflicted the spoon wound?
Exactly.
Oh, my brother
Spoon
also got the wooden spoon.
Oh, okay.
Team wooden spoon.
Wooden
There's a
spoon.
chip in a
Spoon.
wooden spoon
Yeah.
from my aunt's backside.
And she still uses it, of course.
well, she's dead. now.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I'm getting out of this. Entertainment. Da-da-da. Unfortunately, what happened yesterday?
Oh, man.
Aw.
Sad news in
Yeah.
politics, ladies and gentlemen. The mayor of Quahog has passed away. That's right. Adam West has, at 88 years old,
88.
Succumbed to the other side of the fence.
Yeah, he had
He's
leukemia.
dead and gone, and we will miss you. And it was actually not funny, but at the barbecue I was at yesterday, you know, everybody's circling around and having conversations, and every time you'd see 2 or 3 people standing together talking, and Adam West's name would come up, and everybody would just take the beer and just pour a sip out, and then continue to drink and go back to it. It was like, there were so many toasts to Batman yesterday. Phenomenal.
Toast to Batman.
Toast to Batman, up top.
Now, I didn't know this. I mean, because I watched it as a kid. Not when it was on originally, but
Sure.
Right.
remember.
I did
You
as
know,
well.
they would show all the repeats. It was only on for 2
Doing bad
years.
Tuesday. Oh, yeah, yeah.
You would just think it went on longer than that.
Sure.
It does feel that way because
With
then
an-
they bring in Batgirl, and I
Yeah.
feel like that happened like 5 years in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was
And-
only over the course of 2 years. But how long exactly was each season, though? Was it like 40 episodes or
No.
something? Or it was really?
It was
so there's only like
something episodes.
So there's only a grand total of like 40 episodes for the entire show?
And then
Wow.
it said that he tried to get work, but
Right.
everyone just looked at him as, you're Batman.
You're Batman, yeah.
So he did the smart thing and went, well, if I'm going to be Batman,
Right.
I'm going to be Batman for the rest of my life,
Sure.
and you suckers are going to pay me.
Yo,
for being
yeah,
Batman.
definitely.
And then, as you
agree.
said, he found Family Guy.
Yeah.
A lot
and then-
of superheroes have that problem. George Reeve had that problem.
Right.
Where they wouldn't hire him, and then his mysterious stuff.
Kinda
We're
sorta-
going to say it's mysterious. and
Kind of
not
sort of
suicide.
Christopher Reeves had the same problem too. He was Superman as well.
Yeah,
he didn't really do anything else except, you know,
He did
do-
a remake of Rear Window, and it was not good.
and a front flip off a horse. But hey, you know, whatever.
Hey,
oh, too
okay.
soon.
That's
Sorry,
why he
guys.
made Rear Window, like while he was a quadriplegic.
Right.
They decided to remake it because he's officially in a wheelchair.
Oh goodness.
And was spying
Yeah.
on the neighbors. And I was like, listen,
Yeah,
this
there-
is no good.
There's an hour and
too
45 minutes
sad.
of my life that's not going to happen. No.
Well, I was going to do a Wonder Woman review because I have now seen it.
Right,
Teresa
right,
has gone to
right,
an
right.
all-female viewing
Yes,
of
yes.
it. Sean is going when?
I'm going to see it in about 2 hours.
Yes!
So, because that's how I go, and the summer movies just keep stacking up. So I had to go full ham this day today, and I saw Pirates this morning, which was awesome, and now I'm going to see Wonder Woman tonight. So yes, but you can talk about it. I don't care.
Well,
I'm already locked into the tickets, so nothing's gonna spoil for me.
Well, we're not going to spoil it.
Yeah,
then.
no,
We're just
go
going to talk
for it.
about.
Yeah, talk all you want.
It made 103 million in its opening weekend. It won it broke a record for the biggest opening weekend for a film directed by a woman,
Right?
which I didn't even know that was a thing.
Of course it is.
You know,
Really?
Oh, they
It actually-
micromanage
wait.
every piss and fart a lady
Whoa, wait,
takes
wait,
in
wait.
Hollywood.
I agree.
Oh, okay. No, because originally I thought it was Zero Dark 30 that did that. I didn't know that it outshone that. But okay.
Maybe not overall.
You're right. Yeah, overall or anything like that. But I okay. That's cool.
Gal Gadot took to her Instagram saying she had a special message
A meshel
for her
message.
fans and posted a sweet video thanking them for their support over the film's opening weekend. Like we said last week, it got critical and box office success. It made over 125 million overseas also.
Right.
So this thing's going to be a blockbuster, as it should be. You will enjoy it.
I without question. I mean, I like all the DC movies that have come out so far, and I know everybody else is like, I can already see your look. Shut up. Everybody else is just like, nah, whatever. And now the internet's jumping on like, hey, DC's doing something good, and it's like, yeah, well, 10 years strong, Marvel was just shooting out poop anyway. So stop. Enough. But this movie's supposed to be aces all around, so yeah, I'm gonna go see it in about 2 hours.
It truly is.
It's gonna be great.
Well, we'll switch from Wonder Woman to a former Batman.
I have a quick question.
Oh,
Yes.
The full ham. I'm an old lady and don't understand. Is this just a take on the whole hog?
No. What it is it's basically just a hard as a mother. So
So you say ham?
yeah,
Ham's not hard.
Hard
It's
as mother.
like slimy.
to go hard as a mother. HAM. So I'm putting in a lot
Got
more
it.
effort
Okay.
into something. All right, you know what, guys? We got to get this done. I'm just gonna go full ham on this. Oh well, what? Did you get everything done this morning? Oh yeah, I just kind of went full ham on it.
Oh,
And
I
it's
thought
just-
it was like you got.
No,
like,
no. It has
sitting there
nothing
going,
to do.
you know what?
Yeah, no.
Cheddar.
Full
It
I
has-
went cheddar. It's a hard cheese,
Yeah,
man.
and actually that mother word is a little bit bigger. But then I would think it would be full ham, and that just doesn't make any sense. So I keep hearing people say full ham, and I kind of like it, so I use it. And
great.
yeah, you just go
No,
hard
I'm
as
just
a mother.
too old and out of touch to know.
Yeah, well, I like to keep things lively.
Well, former Batman,
Yes.
George Clooney,
Hey,
Aw.
wife Amal,
Clooney.
had twins.
They're cute.
And you know what? Kudos to the names. Ella and Alexander.
Great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Simple, good, bright.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
seems happy.
Uh-huh.
The grandparents have seen them, talked about how wonderful they look,
Right.
and they're healthy and beautiful, and it's just a very quick story I
Sure.
want to throw out. Before I get to something that Sean mentioned,
I got one more thing,
Oh,
just real
go
quick
ahead.
about Batman. Just keep going with the Batman. You know what would have made Batman and Robin even better?
Or
Is
worse?
if, hold on, bear with me here. You know what would have made this movie even better? Was the movie is all said and done, and then it kind of slowly swipe screens to the end, the exact end scene of The Wizard of Oz. George Clooney went on a crazy drug bender. Thought he was Batman and started seeing his friends. Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze, Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy, and this, that, and the other thing. Then all of a sudden he wakes up. Don't
Yeah,
touch
right?
it. Then all of a sudden he wakes up and goes, "Oh man, I had the weirdest dream. You were there, you were there, you were there." And then the doctor looks at him and goes, "Well, the drugs are now out of your system, George. You can go home." That would have made it more of an entertaining film.
I don't think you could have made that.
No,
And
but
entertaining
listen,
stuff.
when I ever, if I ever get a whole bunch of money that I can just throw around and do stuff with, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire all of them, and I'm going to edit to the end. And I still also think just
Powerball
another
tickets.
one that I'll do as well, just because it'll be cool, is that one movie, the Last Airbender, that M. Night Shyamalan flick.
Right,
okay.
I think what would have made that perfect is at the very end of that movie, that one screen washes, and he's got his feet up at his desk, and he's sleeping, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and it's his manager, and he goes, "Hey, M. Night, I'm sorry you didn't actually get The Last Airbender." So the whole thing was a dream. It would make it more entertaining. So give me a lot of money so I can make bad movies better.
And then Bruce Willis shows up and he says,
Oh,
you know,
dude. Bruce Willis
I
ever
say
showed
dead
up?
people,
Yeah.
and
That'd
that
be
was
awesome.
it. Well, no, you said something last week when we were talking about, 2 weeks ago, summer movies. and The Mummy has come out. And
Oh, I heard
Yes.
it was the drizzling poos.
Yeah, we all.
That looks terrible.
You were talking about
Yeah.
how they're going to open up the entire
Yeah,
universe.
they're trying to open the entire universe to
Well-
the classic monsters.
Here you go. With The Mummy hitting theaters this weekend, Universal is rolling out its highly anticipated Dark Universe. The Connected Monster franchise has confirmed all of these films will be made. There will be Dracula, Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Invisible Man. Now, here's what I didn't know. I mean, you had mentioned it, and I thought I'd heard something about them doing it. Javier Bardem
Yes.
and Johnny Depp.
Okay.
I couldn't be
Been
more
cast.
done
I'm
with
a little,
Johnny Depp, by the
I'm
way.
a little, sort of. Okay, continue.
I believe Johnny Depp's going to be the Invisible Man.
Okay.
Does that
And-
mean I don't have to look at his dumb face?
There you go.
You know, you could just go home and watch freaking Battleship again for the 15th time because apparently that's quality filmmaking.
It really is.
No, it's not.
It is really
No,
good.
it isn't.
It is.
They base it off a board game with chips and.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with the board game.
Okay, children.
Yeah.
It's aliens blowing things
Oh,
up.
God.
Come on.
Fantastic.
awesome.
It's got Rihanna in it. I mean, how could it
Yeah.
beat that?
Right.
The same announcement also confirmed Bride of Frankenstein would be the next film set to hit theaters on Valentine's Day 2019.
Before
Okay.
regular
the,
Frankenstein.
yes, what?
They're releasing Bride of Frankenstein
Bride of Frankenstein.
before regular Frankenstein.
That's what it says.
Got it.
It confused me too.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to these characters, they also want the Wolfman. Who would you want to play the Wolfman? Teresa.
I don't know, but Wolfman has nards.
Yep,
That's
yep.
what I know.
Wow.
Monster Squad reference.
Who would you want to
Who
play
would I
the
want to play the
Wolfman?
Wolfman? Well, I did enjoy Benicio del Toro as the Wolfman, but yeah, I'd go back with that. Let's bring him back. Let him do it again. I'm going
You need
Benicio
somebody
del
younger.
Toro.
Somebody younger.
It's one of Teresa's favorite actors.
Oh, good.
Is it RDJ?
Is it Vin Diesel?
I'm like, he's a little old for that.
It's The Rock.
The Rock.
I
Or
don't
the
think
Wolf.
so. I mean, I'm sure he'll be great because he is great and he brings light and electricity to all things he touches. But I
Wow.
don't know about. He really does. I don't know about Wolfman though. Like he would make. I don't know.
Oh, he's got the size for
There's
it.
a reason why he was in the Scorpion King. You know what I mean? Like
because he was a Scorpion
Right.
King. You know,
Short,
he's got a
sweet.
certain.
because WWE finally realized they could market their wrestlers as actors, and they were like, "Hey, let's put you in there."
And at
And,
least one of them is pretty good. Two.
yeah,
Dave
two.
Bautista is pretty good.
Right.
I
Well,
gotta say.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
what they write for him, yes.
Sure,
He's
yeah.
playing
But he
Deadpan.
has like really good sensitive material in that new Guardian. Guardians
Again,
really got
the
me right in
material.
the feels.
Okay, there's also a rumored for the Bride of Frankenstein. Any guesses?
Julianne Moore. That's a little old.
Anne Hathaway.
No.
No.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina
Oh,
Jolie.
well, at least I was in the right age bracket there for temporaries.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna bring
yeah.
in people at least who know who these people are.
Okay,
you know?
sure. I mean, I think it's a cool idea. I mean,
I don't know about Angelina Jolie. She's still a little temptress-y.
I don't. To be perfectly honest, I don't like her at all as an actress. Most
Really?
of her
Depends on
movies
the
are
movie.
terrible. I think to be.
I liked Wanted.
Yeah, no,
That
I
might
didn't
be
even
a
like
James
that one.
McAvoy thing.
Hackers. That's about that.
Hackers.
Other than that, I'm going all the way back to the
God.
mid '90s and Hackers, like her
Gia,
first
you're
flick.
going back to?
No, I didn't even watch that. I heard about the boob scene, found it, and went on about my day.
And we're back to Pornhub.
Hey, there we go
Okay.
again. Boobs.
Everything's full circle.
Never spelled that one
Just
wrong.
to backtrack a little bit, we got another comment about strict parents.
Got it right here.
And the guy's got it in his
Yeah.
hands, and
Strict
yes.
when it came to morality, self-respect, and ethics. Never lie, unless it's to save someone's feelings. Mistakes, own up to them. Have fun, but accept the rules the rules of the house. I absolutely grew to understand that people my parents tried to raise, and I believe that they succeeded. And thankfully, there was no social media to say elsewise. And I agree
job.
with that.
Good
but
job.
again, none of that was crazy. None of that
Oh,
was.
no.
If you use a fork for the macaroni and cheese, I'm gonna whip you.
I swear.
I
That's
feel
what
like
we're
my
looking
mom
for.
did a totally great job, but
Right.
I still wasn't
But
allowed
thank
to
you.
watch R-rated movies. And
Right.
the first one I ever watched was Lou Diamond Phillips movie.
Oh,
Any
okay.
guesses?
Young,
Bamba? Was
Young
that
Guns.
R?
No,
Young
no,
Guns.
none of those are rated R.
Young Guns 2.
No, what was the Lou Diamond?
Young Guns 4, Back in the Saddle.
It's
No, I just
real
made that
bad.
up. What's
it's
that?
real bad and
It's
not
real
worth an R
bad,
rating at
not
all.
worth
Go.
an R rating.
What?
No idea.
Satanic movie.
No idea.
not a clue.
Keep running. What is
Wow.
it? Oh, you don't remember
That
what
was
it
it.
is, or
It was
Is it-
called Satanic?
No, no,
What?
no. I just thought the Seventh Sign just took
Right.
residence up here,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah.
not the name of the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I do remember the first rated R flick I ever saw in theaters was Lethal Weapon 3. And that was actually pretty cool. Like, I don't know why it was rated R.
You
Probably
saw it
because
in
of
theaters?
the gun violence. Yeah.
Okay, I can do better than that.
Right.
My parents did not know that these were R-rated movies
Right.
when I was under 10.
Okay.
Under 10, I
Right.
saw Saturday Night Fever,
Oh, nice.
which brought lots of questions
Oh, yeah.
that I got answered.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And of course, we had to go see, because I think my sister wanted to see it, the Amityville Horror.
Hey, all right.
That's what you want your
Hey.
10-year-old to see.
That
Isn't
movie's
it?
Yeah.
great. That movie is
The
phenomenal.
Amityville Horror is really.
Do you, all right, going back to what she was saying earlier with MTV, do you remember the first music video you ever saw?
Oh, God.
The one that mine was the Bangles Walk Like an Egyptian. And it was like, that was absolutely the first music video I ever saw on MTV. If you can remember the first video you ever saw on
Wow.
MTV, either comment below or dial that number 516-945-9099.
I remember
It
the
was the
first video ever played on MTV. How about
The
that?
Buggles.
Oh, the
Video
Buggles.
killed the radio star?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes. Do you remember the first video you saw, or was it
Well,
actually
that,
the launch?
that was the
Oh,
first
you called the
video, 'cause
launch.
I remember
Okay.
watching the actual
Right.
launch.
Oh, nice.
But the other video that sticks in my head is Squeeze pulling muscles from a shell.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
hate
totally.
that
Always
so
like
much.
that was like high rotation.
Oh,
So that one stuck
yeah.
in my head for some reason. So those two.
Nice. Those are two really quality videos
FYI?
and songs. Yes.
The First Power is the name of that movie.
The First Power?
Oh yeah.
I've never
A
even heard
serial
of it.
killer
No.
gets put down for being as such, and then his ghost starts haunting other people, and he starts killing in the name of God, and only Lou Diamond Phillips. can
Starring
save
Lou
him.
Diamond Phillips.
Which is
Oh,
funny because
okay.
later on he would go to play the Night Stalker,
Right.
which is another serial
Interesting.
killer.
Wow.
And he
Okay.
did an awesome. He just home runs. All
Honestly,
over.
never heard of that one.
I'm with you.
Oh, it's super
I've heard of
cheese.
that one.
Okay, yeah, most of them are.
Okay, well.
Starring Lou Diamond Phillips. What do you
I
expect?
love him. I
All right.
love
Hey,
him to death.
That makes sense.
I just wouldn't know what to
Is
say
that
to him
why
if
we
I ever
asked
met him. I'd be so blown
right.
away.
Well, I
Rock
know
and
what
roll,
I would
man.
say to him. Yeah, here's $5 tip. Thanks for the
Hey.
pizza.
Oh no, he works a lot.
Young
Does he?
Guns.
Yes.
That's what I'm going with. Both of them. Young Guns 1 and 2. Those movies are fantastic.
was
They're
so
basically Brat Pack movies in the West, in the Old West.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they were great.
If you've never seen them, or watch them.
Okay, well, our time is practically up.
Where does the time go?
I don't
My
know.
goodness, time flies when you're having fun.
So, Teresa, you want to say thank you to anybody or goodbye?
Thanks everybody for watching and listening. If you have any ideas about what you want me to talk about again, please feel free to recommend it. Otherwise, it's going to be what I think everyone wants to hear, and it's usually not what everybody wants to
She
hear.
literally knows everything. I can bring up a topic and it's just
Yeah,
boom.
you name it, and
Sure.
I know something about it.
There you go. Sean?
I would like to thank you guys for coming through and having fun again
you.
this weekend, like we always do. And I like to thank everybody that came out to the barbecue yesterday that was giving us props on our show and saying they listened and they liked it and stuff. And yeah, I mean, and all 8 or 9 people of you that have been out there watching and not commenting or calling or anything like that, but at least you're showing us some love. So there you go.
T?
Thank you, Frank.
Hey!
Okay.
And thank you, Frank.
LA, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who's watching or who will be watching later on in
Yes.
the week. We love doing this. We just want you to comment more.
Yeah, get
That's
involved.
all.
Get involved. And that's about that.
So thank you, everybody. It's been swell, but as we all know, the fun goes away when the swelling goes down. So remember, if you can't laugh at yourself, let us laugh at you. Thank
Out like
you.
a fat kid in
LA, do you have any
dodgeball.
music? No,
Fat kid
we're
in
just saying goodnight.
dodgeball.
Right? Just good
Bye.
night.
Off like a
Bye-bye
prom
now.
dress. Off like a prom dress. Gotta go, gotta run. Camera's still on. Mic's getting turned off. Now